Jake Paul's Team 10 has been on top for a while, but from the way things are going, they might not always stay that way. Stay tuned to find out why Jake himself might be leaving. New around here? Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe for more great videos just like this. Now on to 10 serious problems with the future of Jake Paul's Team 10. Logan Paul. Though Logan Paul technically has nothing to do with Team 10, people definitely associate his brand with the crews. Why? Because Team 10 was created by his younger brother, Jake. So when Logan is in hot water, it kinda puts the whole team in a bad light. When Logan Paul made a video in a forest where many people ended their life, it was probably the worst thing he could have done for his brand and Team 10's as well. In fact, it made all vloggers look pretty darn bad. People were quick to call Logan out for his insensitivity. People felt like vloggers had lost their sense of what is appropriate to show on a video and what is not. Logan eventually apologized for the video and said that he didn't mean any harm by it, but the damage had already been done. Now, Team 10 and other YouTubers will have to tread extra carefully when they are thinking about what kind of content to create. Luckily, people seem to be accepting Logan's apology, and he has begun posting more videos. But another catastrophe like that could cost a lot of vloggers some subscribers. Let's hope that doesn't happen, because it would be really sad to see Team 10 suffer. People leaving. If you've been a fan of Team 10 for any amount of time, then you may have noticed something. The members of the team are always changing. Why? Because people are always leaving. The Martinez twins left, and so did the Dobre twins, among several others. Having a rotating roster of members in Team 10 is horrible for the brand. People like the team because they like the people that are in it. If the members are always changing, then viewers won't get a chance to know everyone in the crew, which will result in fewer people caring about Team 10. It also makes them look super unstable. When people continue to leave the house, it makes fans wonder what is really going on in there. Are they being treated poorly? If that is the case, then no one will ever want to watch videos of a team that can't even be nice to one another. The big draw of Team 10's videos is that they're all friends. When people leave all the time, it makes it look like they aren't even close to being pals. They are going to really need to get a handle on all of this switching up before people get tired of it and stop tuning in altogether. Offensive language. Jake Paul is the leader of Team 10. Whatever he does reflects back on his team. Unfortunately, Jake isn't the most prim and proper guy. He's gotten into trouble for a lot of things, but none quite as big as his latest mess up. He was filmed rapping to a song and saying the N-word. Needless to say, fans were appalled that Jake would so casually use that word. To make it even worse, he said it during a freestyle, which means he made up his own lyrics and chose to use the word. Fans and big publications like Variety all started wondering if Jake was a racist. That was a horrible blow to Team 10 and its future. If people think that the team's leader is a racist, then how likely are they to keep following them? Not very. Recruiting babies. As we said before, Team 10 has a huge problem with people always trying to leave the crew, so it's only natural that they would seek out new members to replace the old ones. Usually, they seek out people in the 18 to early 20s age range, but lately Jake has been taking a different route. That's right, he's been recruiting babies, which is super weird. Ben Hampton was an Instagram model who was later recruited by Jake Paul when he was just 6. What could Team 10 do with such a young kid? Why are they recruiting children to be a part of the team? Are they running out of applicants? It has also been rumored that Jake is trying to recruit 1-year-old twins Oakley and Tatum Fisher. The whole thing is just super weird. What is he going to do? Move these babies into the Team 10 house and play pranks on them in videos? That's crazy. It definitely says something about the future of Team 10 if Jake can't find older people who want to be a part of his crew. Hopefully, he will come to his senses soon and at least wait until people are teenagers before recruiting them. Assaulting women. The star just can't seem to ever be on his best behavior, and that is not a good look for his team. Jake doesn't have the best reputation when it comes to his treatment of women. First of all, when he and Alyssa Violet split up, she accused him of being emotionally abusive. She claimed that he treated her terribly and played mind games with her. That is enough to make a person want to unfollow him. But there have also been instances where Jake was physically aggressive towards women. One such time was when he and Erica Castell were playing some games against Chance Sutton and Tessa Brooks. When Tessa and Chance won the game, Jake was not happy at all. To retaliate, he pushed Tessa when she went to give him a hug. It wasn't just a light friendly shove. No, it was a full-on hard push. Chance had to catch her so she didn't fall. Treating women poorly is not acceptable. The fact that Jake has made this a pattern is extremely upsetting and has rubbed a lot of his fans the wrong way. If he keeps this up, not only will Team 10 probably lose all of its female members, but they'll lose their fans, too. Drama. Too much drama isn't good for any brand. It seems like Jake Paul and Team 10 have yet to learn this because they are always in some kind of feud. All of this drama came to a head when Jake and his assistant Meg accused Alyssa Violet's new boyfriend FaZe Banks of assaulting Meg at a club. Fans initially rallied around Jake until FaZe posted his side of the story. When FaZe told his point of view, it started to look like some of the things that Jake had said were made up. Taylor Caniff, who was also there that night, took to Twitter to say that the members of Team 10 were lying about what happened. Once fans heard both sides of the story, Jake Jake lost over 60,000 followers, and FaZe gained over 200,000 followers, all within the span of 24 hours. Clearly, all of this drama was not good for Jake at all. That means that it wasn't good for Team 10. Jake doesn't seem to have learned his lesson from all of that drama though. Hopefully, he will think before he accuses someone of something so horrible again. If not, people may grow tired of his antics and unsubscribe. Jake may leave. This next one could be the most detrimental thing to Team 10. It could ruin the whole team and everything that they have built. Are you ready to hear it? Well, there have been rumors going around that Jake might be considering leaving Team 10. We know! You're probably thinking, how could Jake leave his own team? Well, the team is already created, so theoretically if Jake left it, it would still be intact. Apparently some other crews are offering Jake a lot of money to join up with them. There have been rumors spreading around that Jake will join up with FaZe Banks. Can you even imagine that? Not too long ago they were mortal enemies. If they were on one team together though, that would be pretty epic. Think about how many subscribers they would have together. While this might be a good move for Jake, it would be horrible for Team 10. The team would still exist, but it would be in complete chaos. What would they do without a leader? Jake is the brand. If he leaves, we doubt many of the members of Team 10 would stick around. We certainly wouldn't. Jake getting back into acting. So Jake has done television before. He was on Disney Channel's Bizaardvark, but he was kicked off the show. Now he has decided to give acting another try with the YouTube Red series Fight of the Living Dead: Paradise Calls. If Jake starts to pick up more solo projects that have nothing to do with Team 10, then he will inevitably have less and less time for the crew. Though there are other strong members in the team with pretty good followings, no one has as strong of a brand as Jake. His role is pivotal to the team. If he has no time for them, then what will become of Team 10 in the future? Sadly, probably not much. Not getting paid. Team 10 is first and foremost a business. Every business owner knows that you have to play a balancing act of paying your team enough to keep them happy without overpaying them and losing too much money for yourself. There have been rumors going around that Jake doesn't actually give the members of Team 10 as much money as they should be making. That could be why they all cram up into the same house together. Granted, it's still a mansion. It would be okay if they were all getting small salaries because their leader wasn't making that much money, but this isn't the case at all. Jake just purchased a new house for his Team 10 crew that cost a whopping $6.925 million. So he has the money. His team just doesn't. In one of the verses for his song's second verse, Logan Paul asks if Jake's investors know that Team 10 isn't making any money. So if you needed further proof that the members of the team aren't doing so great in the money department, then there that is. The problem with this is that the people will only work for a small salary for a short amount of time before they get tired of it. If Jake keeps this up, everyone may decide to leave. Bullying. No one likes to be bullied, but usually you are safe from bullying when you're around your friends. Well, that is, if you aren't friends with Jake Paul. The Martinez twins reportedly left Team 10 because Jake Paul was bullying them. They said that they felt isolated because people were making fun of them and the way that they spoke all the time. Being from Spain, the two brothers wanted to take English lessons, but said that Jake wouldn't allow it because he liked to make fun of the way they talked in videos. All of this abuse caused the twins to eventually pack their bags and leave Team 10 for good. If Jake bullies people who are in the team, everyone will leave. People don't want to stay where they are mistreated, and eventually the notoriety of being in Team 10 will fade and they will all want to leave. If that happens, then it will certainly be the end of the team. To avoid this, Jake should probably go to some kind of counseling or something that will make sure he learns how to treat people kindly. We hope they can fix this issue because we sure will miss seeing their videos if they don't. Well, that's it for 10 serious problems with the future of Jake Paul's Team 10. Were you surprised by any of these issues? Don't be shy to answer in the comments section down below. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.